Good evening. Now your STV News, including the headlines for air. A former A&D consultant caught with a hoard of weapons and an assassination list has been sentenced to 12 years in prison. Martin Watt worked at Monklands Hospital in Airdrie until 2012, when he was dismissed following disciplinary procedures. Police found guns and ammunition during a search of his home last year. A man who killed a woman by strangling her during sex has been jailed for 6 years. 20-year-old Chloe Myshek was found dead at Mark Bruce's flat in Aberdeen last November. They'd met at a bus stop after leaving separate nights out in the city. 32-year-old Bruce admitted culpable homicide at a court appearance last month. Work is being carried out to demolish fire-hit buildings in Glasgow city centre. Cranes have been set up to give teams access to the site on Sauchiehall Street. The fire broke out at a nightclub 2 weeks ago and spread to nearby properties. An indefinite strike by city bus drivers has been suspended in Aberdeen, pending a vote on a new offer from the company. The Unite union was in dispute over changes to drivers' terms and conditions. Around 300 staff have already staged a week-long walkout and a series of one-day stoppages. There's been plenty of Scots success at the Commonwealth Games in Australia. Aberdeen cyclist Neil Fashie delivered Team Scotland's first gold medal, winning the men's blind and visually impaired 1,000-metre time trial. In the pool, Inveruरी's Hannah Miley had to settle for silver in the 400-metre individual medley final. And the main headlines in air this evening. Plans to replace North Ayrshire's tower blocks with modern housing could trigger an economic boost with the creation of 1,000 new jobs. A final decision on the project will be made later this year. And the Brodick ferry terminal is set to officially open next week after being delayed for 5 months. The opening was initially cancelled as a mark of respect after the death of Arran aristocrat Lady Jean Ford. Well, that's all for now. Do remember to join us for the STV News at 6 in your area. But first, it's time for a look at the weather forecast. Have a good evening. Goodbye.
TUI sponsors STV Weather. TUI sponsors STV Weather.